Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
I'm here for Peter.
Parker?
Limited Peter this time. Lots of superior puss. That's right.
Boo! Me and Justin say boo to Limited Peter. Boo!
Welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that Peter lover herself. It is. It is Mutant. No, you know who she is. You know who she is. Wolf effing Hellfire.
It's Thwippin. Thank you.
Whipping. Okay. All right. So yes, kids, we cut down on the Peter this time because this time we're covering the 4-issue miniseries from 1990. Was that 1996? Felicia Hardy, The Black Cat. We'll get there to wrap up our Black Cat. Well, our Meow May, but it's been Black Cat here for all month. So. One more time with Felicia.
And then we got to say bye, Felicia.
Yes, exactly. For now.
Not really, because we got Black Cat and Jackpot, so I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, double your superior plus. Anyway, but yes, so you know what that means, kids. After this week, next week will be your Scarlet Spider episode, and then in 2 weeks, Cannon Fodder Summer begins. June will be a shocker. All right, so should we jump into these issues?
Let's do it.
All right. So we shall begin with Felicia Hardy, The Black Cat, #1 from July 1994. Sharp Turns.
More like Dangerous Curves Ahead. It was right there and they missed it.
Exactly. Writers Terry Cavanaugh and Joey Cavalieri, penciler Andrew Wildman, inker Stephen Baskerville, colorist Bob Sharon, Loretta Kroll, and editors Eric Fiend and Danny Fingeroth.
Oh my God, Bob, what are you doing here?
I know. That's what some of these people, like colorists and letterers, like, man, you'll see them for like decades.
Yep.
Good for that.
So the arthritis or the carpal tunnel gets them.
Oh, much until they have to just go.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
All right. After her recent breakup with Flash Thompson, wouldn't want to F me neither. The Black Cat has gone out looking for Spider-Man to get some relationship advice. Her man will come to sell his marriage to the devil.
Exactly.
Unfortunately,
the man's friends with Harry Osborn. Come on. That's
oh.
All his relationships are bad, bro.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, when she finds the wall crawler, he's in the middle of a battle with Cardiac. Why can't you be like,
Cannon Fodder Summer already?
I don't think I added him to Cannon Fodder Summer, but I can if you would like, Lilith.
No. That's okay. we got enough better, more frequent rogues to deal with than Cardiac.
She's like, I wonder if my gag reflex is ready for
that. Nobody's gag reflex is ready for that. Unless you can get,
wow.
I don't want to hear it. Calm down, pervert.
You sound like you're getting tongue-tied there for a second. I thought she was going to say something dirty and she caught herself.
Yeah, sure did.
The vigilante has come to attack the Morel Pharmaceutical Company he claims is operated by a den of thieves. Pharmaceuticals, den of thieves? Get out of here.
That's at Nightwing PDP, Big Pharma. That's at Nightwing PDP.
Oh,
Even I don't
yeah.
mess with Big Pharma.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm out here on a tree branch here. No one's going to agree with me, I'm sure.
Corporations are people too, Phil. Unfortunately.
Since when are you? Oh God. Since when did you join the Republican Party?
I said unfortunately.
She said make Florida great again. Jeez.
Oh no! Oh no! There's no hope for that unless you're gonna give it back to the indigenous people. No hope for that.
Let's give it back to the Gators.
Did you get a rat on your alligator back, bro?
Despite these claims, Spider-Man refuses to allow Cardiac to operate above the law. Only he's allowed to. When the wall crawler is open to an attack from Cardiac, the Black Cat leaps into the battle to lend a hand. Cardiac can't understand why they don't champion his cause. While they can't understand his position, neither the Black Cat nor Spider-Man are willing to let Cardiac destroy the building and put innocent people out of work.
Sometimes you gotta let a monster eat 1,000 people to save billions, you know?
They're not willing to let him.
Yes, that's an Angel reference.
I know. They're not willing to let him put innocent people out of work. They'll say that for the government. Anyway.
Oh!
Hickory dickory dock. Oh!
What's the opposite of progress? Congress. That's an old joke. That's a joke your grandpa would tell you.
Cardiac manages to grab the Black Cat from behind. Hey-oh, but Spider-Man knocks him into a nearby.
Said, not on my watch.
That's right. Knocks him into the air conditioning. With the battle turning against him.
He said, cool off, kid.
Oh! Chill out.
It is the 90s. You're right. Chill out.
Ice, baby.
Oh, uh-oh.
Said the
He's
90s.
gonna come sue us now. Ironically.
Robbie. With the battle turning against him, Cardiac uses his beta staff to supercharge the air conditioner and tries to escape on his hawk
beta
ride.
staff. I'm gonna need that as a drop. We're gonna use that.
Well, it's like I prefer the alpha staff. But, you know.
No such thing.
Oh! Oh my! Till she builds it.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Lilith! If you build it, you will come.
Exact. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use it as the company slogan. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I thought Justin that. On his Hawk glider. When Carter Hall was having a garage sale, jeez.
Yeah.
While Spider-Man deals with the overloading unit, the cat tries to stop Cardiac from escaping. When Spider-Man doesn't follow after her, she spots him trying to web up the air conditioner. Letting go of Cardiac, the Black Cat comes back to help him, having researched the design of this particular unit during her career as a cat burglar. The cat easily disables the unit. She knows all about handling them units, kid.
I mean, she was with Flash Thompson, allegedly. Man, this is a rough time for Peter. This is like the one of the darkest times. It's like those stupid parents.
It's right. This is right smack in between. He's learned the parents were robots, and it's right before the Clone Saga starts. So
dark times, my friends. Yes. Dark times. So scroll way down. We talk about it.
I think this is right after Pursuit. Yeah, when he finds out. Oh yeah, the Chameleon sent the robots, but it was all in the orders of Harry. Still dead Osborn.
They keep, they just keep fumbling the bag on the whole Osborn family thing.
If you're not JMD Mateus, you can't write the Osborn family.
Hello?
Exactly.
Some people are just better at other things than others. It's fine.
That's why Lil's been creating artificial beings. All right. With the danger over, Spider-Man explains that he has a lot of problems lately.
Hey kids, why don't you catch up on Spider-Man 45, Spectacular Spider-Man 211, Web of Spider-Man 112, and Amazing 389, if you want to sort that all out.
Yes, we want to answer. Buy these 4 monthly Spider-Man books.
God. They're like, if Superman can do it, we can do it.
I know. I'm surprised we didn't get like spider numbers instead of triangle numbers.
I like this little corner box for this issue, though. It's pretty cool.
Yes. Felicia says that he is not the only one with problems. However, when she starts by complaining about not being able to claim the bounty on Cardiac, Spider-Man assumes that all she cares about is money and swings away.
Same old story with these broads.
You need the money, gimme.
He's like, but I'm but a lowly photograph peddler.
Oh my. This hurts Felicia, who is still trying to make sense of her life after her relationship ended. Suddenly, she becomes aware of someone behind her and whirls around and grabs the man by the throat. The man quickly introduces himself as Paul Proust, a representative of Morel Pharmaceuticals. After hearing about her money problems, he has
the initials are PP, so.
What kind of villain has the initials PP?
What kind of villain has a bowl cut and a white suit? I don't know.
Well, not a villain, but the greatest hero ever.
Babes, he wears green in the Marvel universe. It's just
except for that white suit. As a villain, he wore that white suit after Labor Day.
So does Kingpin.
Oh, true.
Just saying, robust men in white suits.
Otto wishes he had those big titties.
Oh God, nobody told Russell.
Well, we might have already summoned him if you mentioned Kingpin's titties.
What are y'all? Nom 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 nom.
Oh no. Something disturbing about those two drops played back to back.
Exactly. Okay, Paul Proust. After hearing about her many money problems, he's come to offer her a job. He tells her that the company's latest invention, something called Chimera.
Nothing good can come out of Chimera. If you know, you know.
Has been stolen by their rivals, Cobalt Chemicals Corporation. He asked
somebody really wanted that name to have 3C initials.
That's right. He asked that the Black Cat retrieve it for them. When the Black Cat asks why she should trust him, Proust convinces her by removing a spider tracer that Spider-Man had planted on her. Well,
damn.
At least that's the only thing he planted on you. Meanwhile, in the hospital wing of an upstate prison, doctors try to treat a man whose vital signs are failing. They are upset that they have to work under armed guard. One of the guards tells them that it is for their own protection and that of their patients should the people betrayed him find out that he's being kept there. After the doctors finish treating their patient, they leave him alone in the dark. Suddenly, the man wakes up. The next day, Felicia Hardy invites Mary Jane over to talk about what she should do next.
Hey, this feels like a little bit of deja vu.
Oh, yeah.
Go pick up Black Cat Jackpot.
That's right. She has come to Mary Jane because she is also troubled by how her husband, Peter Parker, has closed himself off from her. Their talk is interrupted by Spider-Man, who has come to pick up Mary Jane. When Felicia scolds him for planting a spider tracer on her, Peter says he wanted to find her later that evening to apologize for blowing her off. Peter almost collapses as he's been pushing himself too hard, as we've just talked about. To cover his costume, Felicia gives Peter a coat that was left behind by Flash when they broke up. All Peter can say after hearing this is, "Oh, then ask Mary Jane to come with him." Hail. After they leave, Felicia is unimpressed with their lack of support. She figures that couples can only think of their own problems. Although she admits to herself that she is jealous of the Parkers for their relationship. With nothing else to do, Felicia calls Proust back and tells him that she accepts the job at triple the amount that was offered.
She's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in." But give me the money.
Gimme.
Proust accepts her demands under the provision that Chimera remains a secret even to her. After seeing that they already wired the money into her account, Felicia is ready to do that job. Hail. That evening at a dive bar along the Hudson River, Felicia flirts with an employee of Cobalt Chemicals. Grabbing one of his pressure points, she learns that Chimera is being kept on a yacht past the 3-mile limit, and then it is to be transported out by helicopter.
Yeah, grab him by the. Oh wait, never mind. That's a Trump drop that shall not be played.
Yeah, I know. That's what she's grabbing him by. Changing into the black cat, Felicia hitches a ride on the helicopter. Using a flare to distract security, the cat then sneaks on board the ship and climbs into the ventilation system. She crawls down to the security room. She incapacitates all the guards but one. When she tries to find out what chimera is, he doesn't know. She knocks him out as well and begins looking through the security monitors and sees some kind of lab setup and begins feeding a virus into the computers. Suddenly, a man named FaZe comes walking through the wall with an army of mechabytes, the 90s, insect-shaped robots. He is working for Cobalt to deal with intruders, such as herself.
Are we sure this isn't Cannon Fodder Summer yet? Are we sure?
I know, because Felicia's not. This is the 90s.
Everything had to have a computer spin on it.
I forget what issue it was from, but I saw a panel online recently where some guy was surfing the web and like his avatar was literally on a surfboard. The
Good for
90s.
him.
The
Good
90s.
for him.
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write 90s technology.
Oh, goodness. This was some good setup. This is getting us caught up.
I like the art. I mean, it's 90s art. I like it.
I like the cover, although I don't know why her mouth has to be open that wide.
Oh, you know why.
Fetish.
But no, I'd be down for that. A poster of that. Take all the text and stuff off.
Oh, yeah.
There might be one. I don't know.
They really loved putting people's name in the title of the book back then, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. You know what? And it's 1994. I'm surprised because, like, for a while there, didn't she have a new costume where it was cut down to the belly button? I'm surprised. I'm like, boy, this is like not
restrained.
Not really no cleavage for a 94 book. I'm like, wow.
I mean, the costume's practically see through.
Well, true. I mean,
if it was any tighter, it'd be invisible.
I mean, it's painted on, but I'm just saying it's.
There's no secrets here.
Oh my. Victoria had no secrets in the 90s.
You ever watched a freaking Victoria's Secret's fashion show, you'll know that for sure.
They're not naked, they're wearing wings. All right.
And Red Bull never sponsored them. Stupid.
All right, should we get to the next one?
Let's do it.
All right.
Looks like the same people at least.
I think
we have consistency. I would hope so for a 4-issue miniseries.
Exactly. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, number 2, August 1994. Yeah, looks like the same. The Black Cat has accepted a job from the Morel Chemical Company to eliminate a copy of the Chimera project that was stolen by their rivals, Cobalt Chemicals. And if you can find a more 90s plot, I dare you to try. While trying to wipe out the records on a private yacht, she's interrupted by Cobalt's super operative FaZe and his mechabytes.
This is some mechabytes. Ooh.
I know. Oh, did I see online? I guess Leonardo DiCaprio broke up with his last 25-year-old girlfriend. Now he's dating a 19-year-old again. What in the name of Lilith Hellfire is going on?
19's too young, and he is older than me, so 19 is way too young.
He's 49. I think that's what it said.
If I was that girl's dad, I don't care who you are. I'm whooping your ass, bro.
I know.
I know she's an adult, but bro, that's predatory behavior.
When there's a 30-year difference, I know it's like, you know, he's only with your daughter for one.
Like her frontal lobe's still not developed, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's only out. They have nothing in common, you know. Yes.
Oh no, he totally sits around and plays Fortnite all the time. Totally. He watches Euphoria. He knows what the kids like.
He's only here for one thing, Dad.
Superior puss.
Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that for a while.
I know. Oh my God, just walking around the amusement park yesterday and seeing all these teenage girls wearing nothing, I was just like, looked at my son and said, thank God you were not a girl. Murdering MFers all over the place.
Yeah, it's rough out here, man.
Especially since my busty wife, from what I hear, developed early. I'm just like, yeah, thank God you were not a girl. Although the mechanical bugs are easily destroyed by the cat, Phase is harder to stop thanks to his ability to make parts of his body intangible.
Now that's what I'm talking about. And mostly I mean the mouth.
Whoa!
Shut the hell up.
I think you're thinking mute, not intangible, though.
Make it disappear. I don't care.
Whoa!
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Whoa!
I don't need your thoughts and dreams, bud.
Gobble gobble.
When he tries to figure out what she is doing to the computers, the black cat gets in the way in order to prevent Phase from ejecting the disk from the computer.
A disc? Oh my God, this is so old.
Exactly.
Kids can't relate to this.
I know.
They don't even know what a floppy drive is. Unfortunately, I do. Both cases.
I'm trying to remember. Was it a floppy or was it a 3.5?
Well, it's 94. It should be a 3.5. But if it's military, they kind of run on especially like on like anything like in the Navy, they kind of run on older stuff. So.
Oh. She explains that she has implanted a virus into the computer that has also set off the ship's self-destruct system. Why does everyone build self-destructs? When Phase demands to know the override password, she ejects the disk, causing the self-destruct sequence to begin. Unsure of the upper limits of his powers, Phase decides to flee the scene in order to save himself. He plays into Felicia's bluff as she quickly activates the override. Phase returns to the helicopter and is joined by the pilot. He tells the pilot to take him to Morel Chemicals so he can steal the plans for Chimera there. However, the pilot turns out to be the black cat in disguise. She grabs his briefcase full of megabytes and kicks him out of the chopper into the water below.
He got to the chopper, but he couldn't stay in the chopper.
No. Pulled out of the chopper. As she heads back toward the mainland, she wonders why the computer disk collected data on something called Project First Strike, as she was sent to retrieve the stolen data on Chimera. Not sure who she can trust, she decides to look up an old colleague of her father, a man named Loop. The following morning, she gets a private visit with Loop at the Park Green Correctional Facility using forged documentation that lists her as Loop's wife. Wow, talk about your age gaps. That evening, Felicia returns.
Knowing her dad and his friends.
Yeah, that's business as usual.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that's why she did it. Because, all the guards and everything bought it. Because, yeah. That old gang was stealing more than the family jewels. You know what I'm saying?
Superior puss.
That evening, Felicia returns to the Black Cat and slips past the minimum security prison's defenses so she can pass the data disk to pull the Loop to pull any relevant data out of it. After handing off the disk, she tells him that she will come back for the data later and swings off. While at another prison, doctors continue their observations on a prisoner named Brian Lash. After checking on some anomalous readings on his charts, they figure he will remain comatose for the rest of his sentence. However, as soon as they are gone,
he's like, I ain't got no case of the Osborns.
Lash suddenly wakes up. Yeah, again, it's like a horror movie. Don't say, I'll be right back. Because then the opposite happens. Ambushing the guard in his room. He kills the guard and steals his uniform, giving him a means of ambushing other guards as he breaks out of custody. Back in Manhattan, Felicia Hardy invites herself to dinner with Paul Proust. When they sit down at a fancy restaurant, she confronts him with the fact that he is not telling her everything about Chimera, and he decides that they should finish this conversation at his place. There, Paul pours her some drinks and offers to show her the hard copy of the Chimera file in order to gain her trust. However, Felicia doesn't totally trust Paul, so she scratches him behind the neck with a drugged fingernail so she can look at the computer files.
Well, at least she's using Cosby powers for good.
Oh, yeah.
What, too soon? Too soon?
Unable to get at the files due to a password, Felicia decides to go to Morel Chemicals in person. Changing into the Black Cat, Felicia breaches the outer
It's
security.
just Superior Puss where all the S's are cash signs. Come on.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's gonna be new Capes and Lunatics character. Superior Plus, but all the S's are dollars. Yes. That new rapper, Superior Puss. Dollar sign. When she slips past the security system, soon she finds herself in a lab where experiments are being conducted. There she is spotted by security guards, but easily dispatches them. Finding a vault door, the Black Cat blows it open to see what is inside. There she finds a secret lab where human test subjects are held in stasis cylinders. These people have been turned into cyborgs, leaving the cat to wonder if these test subjects volunteered for these projects. 90s. Suddenly, the cylinders open and the cyborgs spring to life. They attack the Black Cat, and although she tries to fight back, the cyborgs have self-repair systems. That's when Cardiac enters the room and tells her that these cyborgs are indestructible unless they broken down at a molecular level. Okay. So yes, Cardiac's back, Lilith. Yay.
Oh, I know. This is the prequel to Cannon Fodder Summer. It's official.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Wet your whistle, boys.
Yes, it's in the notes. Yes, that is a dial-up modem. So yes, someone had to get off the phone before she did hijack those files. Yeah, another 90s trope again. It's like someone invented cyborgs.
Somebody tell DC. I feel like somebody owes somebody money.
No. I was waiting for System Crash to come out of those tubes.
Oh God.
Come on. Dan needs some shekels. Come on.
True.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Oh my god, oh my god. We already have a drop for him, but know what we need? We need Chichester to be like, this is DD Chichester, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast, and Carnage can suck it. That's what we need.
No, you can't burn your bridges. You might get stuck right in a Carnage book.
So we hear you don't like Carnage. Oh god, there's a Venom War coming this summer, so yeah, they might be looking for writers. All right, I'll write it, but you gotta let me write Daredevil punching him in the face. Deal.
No, Terror. Come on, get your head out.
Oh, Terror. Why not both?
True.
All right. Any thoughts on number 2, Lilith?
I like it. I think it's actually pretty well paced, and there's a lot of stuff packed into these issues. Like modern comics could never.
Yeah, modern comics could never. And again, too, I have read worse 90s stories.
Yeah, we all have.
Mm-hmm.
We won't name names though, because we're polite, and we might be interviewing them one day. So.
Oh my.
Except for you, you know who you are.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll never get an interview with Frank Miller, so I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with that.
Oh, did you see? I guess I guess I'm pretty sure Disney's doing it through Marvel. They're coming out with a new Uncle Scrooge book.
Yeah. They've been talking about that before they were even doing DuckTales, though. So I'm really curious. I guess DuckTales did okay. So.
Oh yeah, it's Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that last night, and then this morning I get a message from Justin.
That's such a Charlie thing. He would have loved it.
I know.
You know what? You should do like a quick review as the puppet for that. Like the
Uncle Scrooge, I mean. No, but it was funny because I get a message from Justin this morning because I guess Frank Miller. I don't know if it's a variant. Frank Miller's doing a cover.
Yeah.
So he sends me the cover, and then the next thing I see is your uncle's a whore.
Yeah, I love that for us.
I know. All right, let's get to Black Cat number 3. Felicia Hardy, The Black Cat, number 3 from September 1994. Looks like the same team. Oh, wait. Letterer Dave Sharp this time, so we lost the letterer. At Morel Pharmaceuticals building, the Black Cat has discovered that their Project First Strike is a group of self-repairing cyborgs. Attacked by these warriors, she's joined by Cardiac, who has come to shut down the first strike. Even though Cardiac had threatened to kill her a few days earlier, she accepts his assistance because she is outnumbered. Through trial and error, they discover that the first strikers are able to repair damage inflicted upon them by foes. They cannot repair damage to each other. The pair takes advantage of this design flaw to incapacitate the cyborgs. With the battle over, Cardiac takes the opportunity to scold the Cat and Spider-Man for stopping his earlier attack on Morel, as he was trying to stop this from happening. Their presence begins a download of important data to Dr. Morel and activates a self-destruct sequence. Cardiac destroys the computer to stop the transfer and leaves. When the Black Cat tells him to help her to get the first strikers out of the building, he refuses to help. Unable to carry everyone outside by herself, the Cat tries to stop the self-destruct sequence. However, she fails when Cardiac's Hawk glider swoops in and carries her out seconds before the building explodes. She is furious that he would leave those inside to die, but he points out that he saved her because they have mutual goals. Demanding to know what he knows about Chimera, he tells her that it is not a thing, but a person, a genius and a strategic analyst. With this said, Cardiac makes his escape via his glider. When the Black Cat tries to snare him with her grappling hook, but he is too far away. With no other options, the Black Cat decides to go home and treat her wounds. At that moment, Brian Lash has had recently broken out of maximum security prison and arrived in New York City. After recovering a stash of hidden money, he pays a visit to the arms dealer known as Vandal to purchase weapons that he wants to use against the Black Cat. Vandal insists that these weapons would be adequate. When Lash tries to steal the weapons, Vandal has one of his robotic bodyguards detain Lash until he hands over his money. Wow, that's the ultimate.
We need the money. Gimme.
That's how you do it.
That's a little Hellfire movie. You're going to pay me or my robots will kill you.
Working on it.
By this time, the Black Cat has returned home to discover that someone has broken in. At first, she thinks it is a robbery until she sees a message reading, "You're next," written on her wall. Seeing that she has a voicemail on her phone, the message is a man saying one word, "Liberty." And Felicia recognizes it as the voice of Brian Lash. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Oh, no.
She realizes that she and her loved ones are in serious trouble. She gets in touch with Loop via a communicator that connects her with the television he has in his minimum security cell. She tells him that his son Brian is broken out of prison. He just recently found out has been trying to contact her to warn her as his son is obsessed with getting revenge against her. Deciding to wrap up her current case while she can, she decides to pay a visit to Paul Proust and find out what Chimera is once and for all. Breaking into his mansion, she finds him laying in bed. As she approaches, he reveals that he is awake and has been waiting for her. He offers her a glass of champagne, but the Black Cat is not interested in having a drink with him. She has figured out that he is Chimera. She realizes that he hired her to test his own security. As she tells him how the security in his home needs improvement, Brian Lash comes bursting through the window. Decked out in high-tech gear, because it is the 90s, he tells Felicia to call him Scar the Stalker and fires his wrist-mounted crossbow at her. The arrow strikes the Black Cat in the middle of her chest, and she falls to the floor. No, he deflated them.
Don't worry. They're buoy. The buoy system works just fine.
I guess. All right, thoughts?
This one was just like, okay. I mean, it's the penultimate issue, right? So
Take a drink, future Lil.
like,
Oh, you can't. I'm
2025.
sorry. 2025, Lil.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm saving up all our podcasts for 2025 to listen to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot happened. I mean, first you get those cyborgs, Cardiac, and then we're bringing in Brian Lash. Seems like there's a lot going on, and all of a sudden we're doing this Brian Lash thing.
Fate and switch. Fate and switch.
Or I'm sorry, Scar the Stalker. What in the name of Stan Lee is that about?
Oh, hold on, wait. I found the Frank Miller cover. Give me one sec. I'll show
What, the
you.
Uncle Scrooge one?
Yeah, it's actually
It's not. It's not as bad as like some of his
that
recent ones,
Wolverine.
or the Daredevil. Yeah. Yes.
And then, but my favorite one is actually
Your uncle's a
Are
whore.
you gonna scroll to the? Okay, this is Scotty Young. I like this one. This one's
That
really
is
cool.
yeah.
And then
especially-
I think this is like Pepe La Raza or whatever. This one's really cool too. But they're all pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially that Scotty Young with the glowing dime.
It looks like it almost should be like a blacklight poster.
Yeah, but it's called.
We need a blacklight poster cover variant. Come on. Oh, I picked up the variant of Spectacular Spider-Man #1, the one with the shiny cover.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah, my guy was having buy one get one 50% off. So no, buy one get one free, and then there were some that were buy one get one 50% off, but I got that one for free. So
my guy was having no deals. I don't think.
Well, tune into the next Salty and Petty if you want to hear about Free Comic Book Day and my theories about the comic book industry.
Yes.
/ American pop culture.
Exactly. All right. So should we get to the final
Let's
issue?
get to the piece de resistance.
This is probably the second best cover after that #1. Her just beating down on him.
Oh yeah, let him have it. And Spider-Man's like, yeah, you get him.
But look, literally, Spider-Man's in the corner on the cover again. Yeah, beat him. All right, Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat #4, October 1994, Against the Night.
Oh wow, there's a couple extra hands in this. A couple extra cooks in the kitchen.
4 inkers, yes. Stephen Baskerville, Don Hudson, Rodney Ramos, and Fred Fredrickson.
Oh my God, that can't be a real name, bro. That's like John Johnson. Come on. That's like Michael Michelson. Come on.
I know. Oh my Lord. I heard you had a long relationship with John Johnson.
Oh, Long Johnson. That's for all the people that have been on the internet for as long as I have.
And 2 letterers, Loretta Kroll and Jade Moed. So Against the Night. The Black Cat wakes up.
Oh shit. Sorry.
The Black Cat. That's all right. The Black Cat. I know this issue's so good, isn't it, Lil?
So fucking good, man.
It's on a cliffhanger. I know. The Black Cat wakes up.
I can't believe this frozen yogurt's fat free.
I know.
There's your Seinfeld reference.
My daddy's gonna lose his business, you fat beep. My daddy's gonna lose his business, you fat. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm on season 8 of Curb now, so I
Damn, flew through the whole series.
I love it, man. It's pretty.
Like we did for the new season that took forever.
I know. It's pretty good. Yeah, no, season 7, the Seinfeld. I'm like, oh man, it's like getting another episode of Seinfeld.
Truly. If you love George, Curb Your Enthusiasm is for you.
Eye toilet. The Black Cat wakes up at the top of a building spire after being struck by a drugged arrow by a disgruntled thief named Scar the Stalker. She wakes up. She wakes up just as the I don't know who's worse, him or Gauntlet from this time.
Scar the Stalker.
Yeah, but it's close. She wakes up just as the fabric of her costume rips under her weight and manages to prevent herself from a fatal fall. She figures Scar, aka Brian Lash, was still upset with her after their Liberty armored car job they did a while back. Regaining her wits, she realizes that the spire she was left on was the same one she was on when she contacted her ally Luke, Brian's father. She recalls She recalls how she went to the home of Paul Prowse shortly thereafter when she was attacked by Scar. That's when she notices Paul's wallet was left on the rooftop for her, and she realizes that Lash is trying to bait her.
I mean, wouldn't you? Never mind. Sorry.
What?
You know, bait. It's right there.
Yeah. She should. It would have been funny. She would have been like, "I can do what he wants to them. I got his black card."
Exactly.
She is intent on
How
stopping.
Melania of you?
Oh! She is intent on stopping Scar and rescuing Proust, and travels across the city to the warehouse owned by Liberty Armored Cars, as that seems like the most likely place that Scar would have taken him. Arriving there, she thinks about what led to his desire for revenge. It was a few years
Flashback time, kiddos.
exactly. It was a few years back when they were robbing a Liberty Armored Car. When he was about to kill a security guard who could identify them, he slashed his face. She slashed his face. The job went sour, and Lash ended up running from the authorities, only to be struck by a subway train that left him into a coma until recently.
See, Black Cat #1. Duh. And then what was that? Spider-Man 1, Amazing 195. Like that's supposed to be like that timeline.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. When I said catch a train, I didn't mean with your face, kid.
She said, "I ain't gonna kill you, but I ain't gotta save you."
Exactly. When she lands in the parking lot, the armored trucks suddenly start up and are being raced towards her. Thanks to her agility, the Black Cat manages to leap out of harm's way. That's when Scar makes his presence on the roof known by hanging Paul Proust over the edge, daring her to come up and rescue Paul. She rushes into the building and evades various traps to get up to the upper floor of the building. There she finds Scar in the head office, where he tosses Paul out of a nearby window. When Felicia tries to leap after him, Scar stops her. As she struggles to get free, Scar prevents her from saving Proust. Although she fears the worst, she discovers that Paul was still alive because Spider-Man has arrived on the scene and saved his life. With Paul safe, the Black Cat lashes out at Scar, incapacitating him. She's almost about ready to kill Scar when Spider-Man tells her to stop. She questions why she should do this, pointing out that sparing his foes just has never worked out well for Spider-Man.
Burn.
Preach. That's when Paul Proust enters the room and tells her not to do it either. He explains that her theory that he was Chimera was correct, that he hired her to be his unofficial bodyguard for the sole purpose of her discovering Project First Strike and stopping it. He also manipulated Spider-Man by activating the spider tracer he lifted off the Black Cat when they first met. Felicia is upset that he manipulated her, but quickly gets over it as they talk her out of making a terrible mistake. Spider-Man leaves while the Black Cat contains Scar in a vault for the authorities. A week later, Loop has used his hacking skills to help the Black Cat on her current mission, to break into the New York Stock Exchange. After incapacitating the guards and programming something into the computers, she leaves without taking a thing. The next morning, when trading opens, stockbrokers are surprised when the computer screens display the logo for something called Cat's Eye Investigations. At their new office,
Silver Sable International.
Oh my! At their new office, Felicia Hardy, Paul Proust, and Loop have all come together to start a new security consulting company. And this stunt was just the start in trying to secure contracts with high-profile clients.
Where the hell's my Cat's Eye Investigation miniseries?
Yeah, because at the end of the issue 4, it's like, if you want more Black Cat, yeah, it's like right in. It's like, did anyone ever?
Is it too late?
The only time, yeah, I know exactly. The only time I remember seeing like her and Paul Proust and Loop together was like in an issue of like Spider-Man Unlimited.
Yeah.
This was when Ben Reilly was Spider-Man.
Doesn't no offense, you know I love Ben, but doesn't count.
Because she was flirting with him hard.
She's like, well, I can start new with a new one, a fresh one.
Yeah, because she's even like, oh, I've seen what you have.
Identical cousins, you say? I'll be the judge of that.
Same cousin, same Peter, no wife.
I mean, that was the premise for the writers in the writers' room in the bullpen, I would assume.
Yep, that's what we could have now, but
somebody's dicking around.
Put some gaping chasm. Thoughts on this, Lo?
No, this was a solid. I like that I like the switch up. Last minute and all. Still I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's great art, great story. Like these issues flew by. Like the pacing was so good on this.
Again, like you said, modern comics could never.
Like I didn't feel like they were dilly dallying or anything. It was just
No.
like.
And again, I mean, we
I
squeezed
said
in.
there's not more. Again, it's like, so we never did anything with Cat's Eye Investigations ever. Okay.
Well, again, this was 94, and another what, like 3 years, the bubble burst.
Yeah, true.
We couldn't get more.
Oh, we should write into Celeste and say, hey, we were reading this and we were wondering if you could have Mary Jane mention, like, remember when you were doing Cat's Eye?
Yes,
And then we get a flashback issue. That's how we get it back, kids.
Yes.
Like you can just credit the podcast Heroes and Cloaks. Did you say you wanted to be Dill?
Or maybe we might be able to reach out to Terry Kavanaugh. I know Ray had him on once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, he actually had me on with him for that. Yeah, that was like years ago. But yeah,
cool. Let's poke around and see what we can do, kids. Manifestation 2024.
Exactly. You know what? They're actually
honestly, why isn't Sony doing a Black Cat movie?
Exactly. I mean, they were talking about doing a Black Cat and Silver Sable.
A long time ago, yeah.
I know. But I mean, that again.
Silver Sable, but Black Cat's almost a no-brainer.
Exactly. Again,
and then we can have Sydney Sweeney, okay? Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why did we not? We kind of killed the plans for Silver Sable and Black Cat
for Madam Web.
Madam Web, really?
Okay, listen, Sony, call me. I've got a whole slate. We can do Mayday, Parker. We can do Black Cat. Who else should we do? And you know what? For poops and giggles, Rated R Silk. Just for Ray.
So yeah, I was gonna say that'll get the international dollars. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Get those pineapple scented money right in your pockets, kid.
Yeah, man.
Sausage. They big units.
Indeed.
You know what? There actually wasn't a ton of Spider-Man books out this week.
I know. It's Free Comic Book Day, you know. So
well, you know,
I feel like they kind of.
Well, again, last week they did Amazing, Ultimate, and Superior all last week.
Yeah, I literally think it's because it was Free Comic Book Day and they kind of wanted to focus on that stuff.
Maybe. I mean, we did get Spider-Woman 7 this week.
Yes.
Which again, I don't know if there's a new superhero team, and I don't know if they're trying to make that the new big thing.
Well, they're always trying to do something. And then Spider-Boy Volume 1 in the trade is out. They call it the Webless Wonder, and I was kind of giggling about that. In case you're a Spider-Boy fan. But also Blood Hunt was out too. So
yes, Blood Hunt.
A lot of the Blood Hunt stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also had Deadpool and Wolverine World War III. So
yes, by Joe Kelly. I love Joe Kelly's Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah. So but no, I think this was great. I think I didn't hear one single complaint about this issue. It was great that it was only like real Spider-Book out. I think it got a lot of focus. I think a lot of new eyes probably kind of got a hold of it because of that.
I hope so. Yeah.
But like, I love these fight scenes. Like, shout out to Steve Fox because like I love these fight scenes he does with Spider-Woman.
And I love when these people like just pull in like these random old villains like Zaz.
Yeah. And you know what? He really gets the humor and charisma that really makes Spider-Woman. So I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know about this assembly, but we'll see.
Yeah. Teenagers.
Yeah, but at least she's on the West Coast. Again, we need to build out some West Coast here.
We're gonna get X-Men Great Lakes. X-Men West Coast. Trust me.
It's kind of coming. It's kind of coming though. Like I said, all the major X books aren't
they're splitting
all
them
over
up.
the place. Yep.
Getting the hell out of New York, as you should. But I did like it though. It was like, oh, New Kids on the Block. Ha, I get it.
Oh, yeah. Here's another Uncle Scrooge cover.
Oh, nice. The classic diving into the coin
Money
pit.
bin, yeah. The story of the century.
Do we even have pennies anymore? Aren't they trying to get rid of pennies?
They're trying to. I mean, we still have them there. Yeah, because it costs 2 cents to make a penny. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, doesn't work like that anymore, but
Yeah, but
Not
then
on our taxpayer dollar dime. No.
but then everything would be rounded up to the nearest 5th cent, which because they can round down. All right. So yeah, there wasn't a lot. Oh yeah, I was gonna say there was like a free comic book day issue, but I think we should save all that for we're gonna do a free comic book day episode of Salty and Petty.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Because we might have to push some stuff back as
Yeah, we want to kind of make it timely, I guess.
yeah, that and it's like some of the shows we were going to talking about. I mean, we're kind of ahead recording wise, but yeah, a lot of this shows we were talking about covering aren't done yet. So,
or even started F in the chat for Strange New World.
Oh well, I mean, we'll get there, but yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, I'd rather it be that than Discovery. I'm slogging through it.
I was gonna say you started it, yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, if you can, was this on the unlimited limited app?
No, it is not.
Oh, Marvel Limited strikes again.
I know. I'm like, why?
Well, I mean, I think they might want to get the interns on this with the success of Jackpot, Black Cat and Jackpot.
You would think, yeah.
Come on, where's that corporate synergy, Marvel? Okay, just hire me. I'll straighten everything out for you. Okay, I'll give you a little board with the red string. We're gonna connect some stuff. Okay.
How about step 1? Anything Spider-Man and Spider-Man related should better be on that app.
But she's a girl. Ew.
I mean, I don't know if it's the era it comes from, because I swear the 90s always take a beating on this, but it's like, I mean, all the of course, I mean, and they are excellent. All the Jen McKay Black Cat stuff's on there,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. I think there's like other stuff too. Was there a miniseries in like 2010, brand new day crap, but it was on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would think that'd be the one thing they actually don't put on.
Sometimes I think it's just I don't want to say the lazy way, but it's like the more current the stuff
Yeah,
is,
it's
the more
easier.
copies they have, and it's probably digital at that point.
Yeah. I think that's actually what it boils down to for sure. But yeah. You should go, if you can find these, go pick them up.
Yep, yeah, you can probably find them if you can find them in the dollar bin. Sorry, Ray. Yeah, you can probably find them still for decent
That's why you
price.
got to come to America for vacation. Don't bring any clothes, just all suitcases.
Ray, you need to plan a vacation to America for 2025, and we'll get Lilith up here.
We'll show you what a real comic book store.
You know, everyone would show up if Ray said he was coming here, right?
Yeah, everybody. It'd be fun.
And again, this is a Black Hat episode, so I'm sure Ray's probably going to listen. So yeah, come up to America. Yeah, I'm sure Justin would come down.
Bring Finn. Bring him on Batman Day.
Oh, we would load him up with Batman merchandise to take home.
That's why he's not going to do it.
I know. Shh, don't say that. No Batman stuff, Ray. But yeah, if Ray showed up, everyone would come out of the woodwork. Justin, Russell, they'd probably all run down here to see him.
Yeah.
So come on, Ray, make everyone's Make-A-Wish happen. Come on.
Make-A-Wish.
All of a sudden, you're the pretty girl, Ray. Come on, everyone wants to meet you. Come on.
On that note, I guess kids the homework.
All right, Ray's the pretty girl. And on that note,
yes, that was a Powerpuff Girls reference. Ray's bubbles for sure.
Oh my. Everyone's the High Priest of Bubbles. Guys, we gotta start going to that. Bubbles. Ray's like, how many nicknames do I have now?
Sausage King.
Well, yeah, of course. Everyone knows that one.
Sausage.
The High Priest of Sausage.
Not to be confused with Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys. just to be clear.
Oh my.
Just in case we have any crossover between Powerpuff Girls and Trailer Park Boys.
All right. So let's end it there. Ray's a pretty girl.
On that note.
All right. So yes, speaking of Ray, next episode he'll be here with Dave Finnegan as we cover
the Bad Babysitters Club strikes again.
Superior Spider-Man Team Up number 2 and Scarlet Spider number 20. Yes, Otto meets Kane. So
what are you gonna do when you guys run out of material?
I don't know. We still have a whole Ben Reilly Spider-Man series from 2016 to get through. I don't know. Maybe I'll force him to do the chasm stuff. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
If I had to sit through it, you will too.
At some, there's some months we do it, and I'm like, I should just sit down with it because we just like BS half the time anyway. I'm like, we should just do like in the Capes International episode.
No,
every
not
month.
like literally the Bad Babysitters Club. Nobody tell Lilith is the tagline.
Exactly.
It turns into like another Wonder Man podcast or something.
No, just basically, I think it should be a monthly Capes International episode where it's like, well, what did you read this? What are you reading this month? Or
what do you guys even have down there?
Wow,
Hello.
that's a drop. So yeah.
Hopefully, it won't leave the girl saying it was nothing to get wet about anyway.
Whoa. All right, so yes, the boys will be back next week, and then in 2 weeks, like I said, Lilith and I start cannon fodder summer, and this time, yes, June is the shocker as we cover Amazing Spider-Man 48 and Web of Spider-Man 10. Oh no, wait, is that the shocker? No, this might be the Scorpion, kids.
Uh-oh, you didn't update?
I'm trying to wait.
Uh-oh, Philly might have made a mistake.
No, I'm trying to remember who's who here. No. I think no. That is shocker. No, it's Amazing Spider-Man 48 and Web of Spider-Man 10, Amazing Spider-Man 151 and 152, Spider-Man 85 through 87. Yes, that is shocker. Yes.
All right.
I'm right. No, I just didn't have it labeled who's who. But no. First thought it was Scorpion, but Scorpion is August, kids.
Yeah, there we go.
And join us for our Juggernaut July.
I thought 48 was the Vulture for some reason.
What?
I thought Amazing 48 was the Vulture.
Well, it might be, but I said Amazing 46.
Oh, you did 46? I thought you said 48 for some reason. My bad.
Do the 6, not the 8. All right. So yes, I know you guys have thoughts on cannon fodder. So yes, send us your thoughts. Send us more Black Cat thoughts. I'm sure Ray's thinking about the Black Cat as we speak. All right, so send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Again, get your brand new Capes and Lunatics merchandise. Capes Lunatics, Capes Lunatics sidekicks.
Now with more ampersand.
All ampersand all the time. So find all the merch. Again, Rain ran the money on us through the Cash App link as per Lilith Hellfire's demand.
But now the funny thing about our logos is now we have no capes.
I know.
Okay. We got the ampersand, but no capes. I love it.
Cape is a nickname for hero. Come on. All right. So fine. All right. And again, subscribe to the Patreon. Again, you
could be Supergirl in the CW world and have somebody call you skirt all the damn time.
Oh, damn it!
F in the chat for Legends of Hero. Legends. DC Legends.
Damn it! Then they made her wear pants. Then they made her wear pants. Come on. Give me a heat wave. All right.
Wasn't even a mini skirt. Anyway.
I know. So yeah, subscribe to the Patreon. You never know what you're gonna get. Hell, me and Lilith don't know what we're gonna get half the time. So
got a fishbowl full of ideas. We'll see what happens.
Hey-oh. So as soon as Lilith's drinking alcohol out of it. All right. So find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right, Lilith, where can these people talk to you about Superior Plus?
Oh my. Oh,
or cannon fodder.
Yes, if you want to discuss cannon fodder, feel free to friend me on Facebook. Because, that's what old grandmas on the internet do. We have not moved away from Facebook, unfortunately. Elon Musk has made Twitter an even a bigger cesspool / dumpster fire than I ever could imagine. So I enjoy scrolling through the comments. I do not enjoy interacting with most people on Twitter lately, unfortunately.
Come. Somebody was trying to sneak it in. Bigger is better. We were busy boning.
These are all relatable to Felicia.
That ain't my.
I know.
Somebody's muffins getting buttered. That ain't my business.
All right, kids. So yeah,
Supreme Court.
That's right. That's right, kids. It's the end of another Black Cat month.
Felicia.
All right, like I said, I'm back in 1 week. The boys will be back. All the kids will be back, and then in 2 weeks, yes, Lilith returns for the beginning of Cannon Fodder Summer. Our favorite,
Shocker!
our favorite punching bag, the Shocker. But until then, swing on that.
Flip it good.